Good morning, children. Today we are moving to new chapter, that is weather, climate and adaptation of animals to climate. Okay. So in this class we are going to learn about weather and climate. What is meant by weather? How there is a change in climate. Okay. So first of all we will see about weather. So what is meant by weather? Day to day conditions of the atmosphere at a particular place. Okay, so weather means the day to day situation which is present in the atmosphere at a particular place. So why this weather occurs? Weather changes occurs due to factors such as wind, rainfall, etc. Okay, so the day to day condition of the atmosphere at a place due to factors such as wind, rainfall is called weather. Now all weather changes are caused due to the sun. Okay, so who is responsible for the weather changes? Sun. Okay, so sun, the weather change, all the weather changes are caused due to the sun. Now the weather will be hot if the sun shines brightly. Okay, when the sun shines brightly, the weather will be so hot. And weather will be cool if the sun is covered with clouds. Okay, so when the sun is covered with clouds, the weather will be cool. Okay, so this is about weather. So what is meant by weather? The day to day condition of the atmosphere at a place due to factors such as wind, rainfall, etc. is called weather. Okay, so all weather changes are caused due to the sun. Weather will be hot if the sun shines brightly, and weather will be cool if the sun is covered with clouds. Now let us see elements of weather. So following are the elements of weather. So what are the elements of weather? Temperature, wind speed, humidity, rainfall, wind direction. So these are some of the elements which are responsible for the change in weather. Okay, so weather means we know day to day condition at the particular place, isn't it? So here elements of weather due to temperature change or due to wind speed or due to humidity, rainfall, wind direction. Okay, so first of all, temperature. So maximum temperature of the day occur during noon time. Noon time means, afternoon it will be very hottest. So that is considered as maximum temperature. So maximum temperature of the day occurs at noon time. Minimum temperature of the day occurs at early morning. Minimum temperature means, early morning it will be very cold. Yes? So that is minimum temperature of the day. So maximum temperature of the day occurs at noon time. Minimum temperature of the day occurs at early morning. And maximum and minimum thermometer is the thermometer which is used to record the maximum minimum temperature of the day. So how we can record the maximum minimum temperature of the day? By using a thermometer called maximum minimum thermometer. So here you can see in the picture maximum and minimum thermometer which is used to record the maximum and minimum temperature of the day. Understood, children? Now, so maximum minimum temperature in cities will be higher than the village or than the surrounding areas. Why? Because cities have higher pollution level, and we know in cities there is more number of people. The population of the people will be more, and there will be a more number of houses and less number of trees. Okay, due to this reason, the maximum and minimum temperature in cities will be higher than the surrounding areas. Understood, children? So why the maximum and minimum temperature in cities will be higher than the surrounding areas? Because cities have high pollution levels, and there is large number of population, and there is more number of houses and less number of trees. Okay, due to that, maximum minimum temperature in cities is higher than the surrounding areas. Now, next factor which is responsible for weather change is humidity. So, what is meant by humidity? The amount of water vapor present in the air. So, during rainy season, you can see the amount of water vapor present in the air will be more. Okay. So, humidity means amount of water vapor present in the air. So, it is the capacity of air to hold water in it. That is called humidity. Okay, so it is the capacity of air to hold water in it. So, humidity will increases with the rise in temperature. So, when the temperature rises, the humidity will increases. Next, relative humidity. So, what is meant by relative humidity? Relative humidity means it is the ratio of the amount of water vapor present in the air at a specific temperature to the maximum water vapor that air can hold at that temperature. So, relative humidity means the amount of water vapor which is present in the air at a specific temperature to the maximum water vapor the air can hold at that particular temperature. Relative humidity depends on temperature. Okay, so the factor which is responsible for relative humidity is temperature. And relative humidity is measured by using an instrument called hygrometer. So, which is the instrument used to measure relative humidity? Hygrometer. So, in this picture, you can see the diagram of hygrometer which is used to measure the relative humidity of the air. So, what is meant by relative humidity? It is the ratio of the amount of water vapor present in the air at a specific temperature to the maximum water vapor the air can hold at that temperature. Okay, it depends on temperature, and the instrument used is hygrometer to measure the relative humidity. Understood, children? Now, rainfall. So, rainfall is another factor which is responsible for the weather changes. It occurs when there is a high humidity in the air. We know humidity means the amount of water vapor present in the air. So, when there is the large amount of water vapor in the air, it results in rainfall. So, rainfall means we know there is a sudden drop in the temperature. So, due to rainfall, we'll get a cold climate and the temperature will be decreased. And rain gauge is an instrument which is used to measure rainfall. So, here you can see in the picture, rain gauge is the instrument which is used to measure rainfall, and rainfall is measured in millimeters. Okay. So, rainfall is measured in millimeter by using an instrument called rain gauge. Understood, children? So, it occurs when there is a high humidity in the air and it results in the decrease in temperature, and rain gauge is an instrument which is used to measure rainfall. Now, next topic is climate. So, what is meant by climate? Average weather pattern of the place taken over a long period of time. So, climate means it will be considered for a long period of time. 20-25 years. So, people used to tell Bangalore climate is that means variation climate. So, cold, hot season, winter season, it will be very cold. So, that is the average weather pattern which is observed over a long period of time and determined in the particular place. And factors which are determining the climate of the place are distance from the sea. So for the particular place, how we will determine the climate, the distance from the sea, if it is far from the sea or near by the sea. So near by the sea means we can often expect the rainfall, isn't it? So according to the distance from the sea of the particular place, distance from the sea will determine the climate of a place. Next, distance from the equator. Okay, so distance from the equator also determine the climate of a place. Then wind direction. So wind, you know, from south to east or east to west, which direction the wind will flow, it will also determine the climate of a place. Now next thing is temperature. So temperature is one of the main factor which will determine the climate of a place. Then rainfall and humidity, then height above the sea level. Okay, so if the place is higher, then we can feel the cold climate. Okay, if it is higher above the sea level, then we can consider the climate of the particular place will be very cold. Okay, but if the height is below the sea level, it will be too hot. Okay, so these are the some of the factors which is determining the climate of the place. Understood, children? So I hope that you all understand today's topic about weather and climate. If you have any doubt, you can ask children. Thank you.